it's hard. Like, I would do anything for my dreams. Yeah, like, you need to basically be careful. I'm like,
I don't know what that is, but it's kind of choking me out, not in a good way.
so that's why I learned to like literally just grab whatever the you can. How in the cafe, they're really nasty and they had like raw grilled chicken in the salad bar. But anyway.
Good morning. The time is 9 a.m. Yes, I do have a photography light because it is too dark over here. Basically, we're filming a day in my life video. Right now, I gotta get up and go get my hair cut because as you can see, it looks a little crazy. More like a lot cat, but yeah, it needs to be done. So we're gonna go do that. After that, I have a lot of editing to do. I have a lot of videos to make, so we're gonna do that as well, and possibly go to the grocery store too today. So honestly, let's just get right into it. Okay, we're gonna have to charge our microphone too, but anyway, first things first, I gotta wash my face, brush my teeth, do something with this. I'm probably just gonna finger pick it and then pick out the sides manually, or not manually, but like with the actual pick. This I think will be good, and just gotta throw on some clothes. I'm really not gonna try to wear anything crazy. It's antibacterial, so then I put my cleanser on my hands and just go on my face like that. Honestly, I should be doing this like maybe 3 times a day because my skin gets very oily, and that's why I've been breaking out on my forehead because I waited too long to clean my face yesterday because I always have these oil wipes. Not oil wipes, but like wipes that clean the oil off. I gargle with hydrogen peroxide. I know it can be like really bad, like if you don't do it right, but like I've been trying to have like a better water to hydrogen peroxide ratio, but yeah, this works very well. It just kills like literally everything, and I guess there's some good bacteria that shouldn't die from it, but like at the same time, my teeth, we've come a long way, so everything needs to die. We use Boca nanohydroxyapatite mint toothpaste. I like the watermelon mint one too. If you aren't using hydroxyapatite toothpaste, what are you doing? Why are you using fluoride? Think about it like this. If you were building a house, would you want to use substitute materials or the real deal materials? Think about it. Would you want to use fake bricks? No. So why are you using fluoride instead of nanohydroxyapatite? Don't rinse your mouth out. When you got that toothpaste in your mouth, you spit it out. All right, time to do something with this shit right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some water. We're gonna put some water in it. The hell? Okay, no, I got an email. It's honestly pretty fucking soft, which is good. Oh shit. Man, I grabbed gel, my bad. I fell in love with this. Aunt Jackie's shea butter, olive oil, what Curlala? Defining Curls custard? Yeah, I need to get this shit. And I don't need too much of it either. Like this is honestly a good amount. In here. So like my hair, this part is like thinner. Like this side is really just thinner than this side. It's much more fuller, somewhat longer too. But like my hairline has always just been uneven. So like literally it looks a little bit more even now because I do my razor and like cut it a bit. But like this side goes away from, yeah, you see it. This side is naturally just higher and more thinner than this side. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of choking me out, not in a good way. This is how you look right now. Is the back look up?
I'm nodding like I understand.
What? We about to get some clothes on and get ready to go. Damn, it's 9:21. I want to be there by 9:30 to be playing games. Have therapy at 11 a.m. All right, let's hurry up our asses over there. Okay, we are dressed and ready to go. I threw on like a hoodie, some sweatpants, and I'm about to throw on some shoes. And we about to hurry the fuck up because it's like what, 9:30 right now? I want to be there by like 9:40.
Okay, we kind of just made it. We're on Main Street right now, and I just gotta walk a little bit down to get to the barber. We're getting here around 9:40, which is like not as early as I want it to be, but it is what it is. Damn, y'all get to see how dirty Main Street is. It's so like, oh my God, straight up. So like I was saying earlier, there are more spots down like closer to the barbershop, but like getting parking on Main Street is always so hard. So that's why I learned to like literally just grab whatever the fuck you can, like when you see it, especially if it's not like on the if it's not like on the weekend, because that's why there's so many spots right now. It's the weekend, but we are pretty close now. Yeah, we're actually right here now, the barber shop. And there he is cutting hair. All right, so we made it in the barber shop. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but y'all see me when I'm done. Okay, so I got my hair cut. I'm on my way back home right now. Yo, this is why I don't know if I said this before, but I hate Main Street. Like I'm telling y'all, it is so freaking ghetto. Like there's no space to breathe. Like every single car is up on each other's ass, and people be double parking. Literally, they will just park to the side of another car and then put on their hazards and then just get out and be gone for however long. So most of the time, you're gonna have like one lane, and then literally I go back to my car, right? I go back to my car, I'm like, oh my God, because it pisses me off when they never leave enough space. Like everybody wants to try to fit into a parking space, right? So I'm like, yo, I have no space to leave. Like literally this Tesla was on my ass, this ugly ass car. And then there was another white car in front of me. I'm like, so why would your big ass push yourself all the way back up on me? Like I literally had to like pull out a bit, back up, pull out a bit, back. That's how I had to do it. That's how there was no space. Like, oh my God. I cannot stand Main Street. And this happened on a Saturday. Like, y'all, if it was any other day of the week, probably not Sunday, but like Monday through Friday, you do not want to be on Main Street in the PM. You do not want to be there. Like, going on Main Street in the PM is a freaking nightmare. It sucks. We are like, what, 3 minutes away from home? I really don't live that far. Yeah. But when we get home, I think I'm gonna make some videos that I had an idea for on TikTok and I guess Instagram too. Where basically I'm just gonna be reading like a page from my books like a day. I feel like that would be like a cool thing. So like I'd be posting a video twice a day. So like reading one page from one book and another page, like not a page, but like a poem, right? A poem from each book. That was a good idea that I came up with. So like I'm gonna make a couple of those, I guess maybe enough for like the week. Then I think I'm just gonna take my mom grocery shopping. And after that, I don't know, you'll probably see what I figure out, but he'd be palming my head. So like I have to like fix it, but when I said to y'all that like I hate my job, it's like the stuff that be happening. What was it? I think it was on Thursday, because my team lead, he's like really flexible. He's like cool, right? Not everybody on my job is bad, right? But like some of them are just like, oh no. But I told him like, hey, like, you know, I want to be able to leave at 3:30 because I want more time in my day, and I can't really sync up with my other coworker that well because he comes in at noon, like literally noon to 1 o'clock or not at all. So I'm like, okay, yeah, like I want to leave at 3:30. I want my day to be over by 3:30. And this one team lead who literally I have no obligation to him at all. Like I don't owe him anything. I don't need to talk to him. Sometimes we have to work together. There's going to be a point, but like you're no one. You're literally no one. I was basically leaving, right? And then he pressed me. He pressed me in front of everyone. And I was like kind of taken aback because I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how are you just gonna How are you just gonna say all this crap in front of like it's like an aisle of cubicles, right? So anything you say, everybody can hear you. So I'm getting my stuff up, getting ready to leave, and he's like, "Oh, you headed out?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I leave at this time." He's like, "Oh," he like asked me if I had an appointment. I'm like, "Whoa, I don't need to tell you that." But I was like, "No, I'm leaving at this time," and that's when he was like, "Oh, like." You came in at like noon and now you're leaving at 3:30 or whatever. No, you have to be in the office 8 hours a day or 8 hours on site. Mind you, he's not a manager. He's like another team lead of a whole separate team. So that means you have no power, you have no authority. You basically do not exist to me. Basically, unless I need something, you're irrelevant. So I was kind of taken aback because I'm like, oh well, I already talked to my team lead about this. So it's really none of your business. So I'm like, yeah, I talked to my team lead about it. He already knows what's going on with like my availability, my hours, and how I'm still trying to sync up with that coworker. But I want to be done by 3:30. He knows this stuff already. And then he's literally like saying like, oh, well, your coworker, the one that's training me and stuff that comes in at noon, he was saying like, oh yeah, he almost got fired for doing, coming in too late or not coming in enough or whatever. Yeah, like you need to basically be careful. I'm like,
This took the nigga was too stunned to speak to a whole new level because best believe I was.
sir, what does that have to do with me? Not only that, you basically told the whole office that. Mind you, this coworker, the one who said who almost got fired allegedly, because nobody knows if that's true but him, but the coworker, he stepped out. He was still there. He was actually there at that time. He stepped out real quick, and then this all happened before I left at 3:30. I'm like, wait, so you low key lucked out because he was gone, so you could tell his business and you could check me in front of everybody. Like when I tell y'all he had me so fucked up, I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I already talked to my team lead, I already did, and he just turned around and I walked away because I'm like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop me? No. Not only that, how did that coworker almost get fired? That's what I want to know, because who was running their mouth? Was it you? Sounds like it. Sounds like it, because clearly you don't know how to mind your fucking business. So, yeah, sounds like you're the problem. Anyway, after that, I made sure to go talk to my team lead again, telling him and reporting that just happened. And now, yesterday, yeah, because like one of my coworkers, like two of them, the team lead and his wife, great people, went to the Bronx Zoo, love them. Yeah, she was telling me like, oh, like I heard what happened, and I was out sick, but like I heard what happened, and like I was really bad. I was like, damn. So word basically spread, because how could it not? Like when I tell y'all, he literally turned around in his chair and said all of that mad loud. Like there was literally everybody heard it. It doesn't matter where you were in that office, you heard that. And like she was like, yeah, like that was honestly really nasty. Like it was really crazy how he did that. And she said like, yeah, I had to deal with that stuff at some point too, and I had to document it, and she recommended that I document it too. And honestly, I think I have enough documentation of me just telling people what happened. But I might type something up officially. But he came to me yesterday and apologized, and it was nice or whatever. But at that point, it didn't really freaking matter, because like I moved, like, because my team lead wanted me and the coworker who comes in at noon to be over there with them, because we're all a team. It makes no sense for us to be fragmented like that. So yeah, that was just a tea. I guess next time I'll tell y'all about like, how in the cafe, they're really nasty and they had like raw grilled chicken in the salad bar. But anyway, we're home now, so I'm gonna talk to you when I get upstairs.
So usually when I go to get my hair cut, I don't tend to eat breakfast because it takes too long and I take a long time to get ready when it goes
comes to getting my hair cut. But we're not having anything crazy. I mean, honestly, it's pretty crazy because I love it, but it's pho. I had some last night when I went out with my friends and leftovers. So we're gonna eat this for breakfast. We have 15 minutes before therapy. It's 11:15 right now. So I might show you some. I can't show you shit because therapy is on my phone, literally. I don't know if we're gonna go to the grocery store today because my mom changed her mind. But I noticed pho, it makes me full really quick. Going out and eating food always makes me feel full faster, especially if I'm hungry. And I guess it's just like science, right? Like, I think like your stomach shrinks when you're like super hungry. So, I mean, it makes sense. How do you say let's eat in Vietnamese? I gotta play some keys. Actually feel the music, feel what it means. Like I did that with The River Flows in You too. When I realized that it was kind of about like, I think Yurma said it, I don't know if he said it, but it was like about a relationship or something, and like the ups and downs of it. And when he said that, it's like I felt it in the music. I could hear it. The parts where it's like, oh, like I could resonate with it. Because I've been in a relationship before. I've been through the good parts of the relationship, the bad parts, and like kind of synchronizing that with the music. It's like, damn, like I get it. I can feel it. I think it's time for therapy. So I'll see you after. Okay, the time is 12:36. I just got done from therapy. I actually went to my car for the appointment because what's that?
Crack smoking swindlers.
Damn, not my face being ashy. I actually went to the car for my appointment because my family kept coming out of the rooms because y'all know I stay in the living room, so this is my space, that's my bed, that's all my stuff, and I ain't got no fucking privacy, so I had to go to my car. Right now we are going to film some videos for TikTok and Instagram. I guess YouTube shorts too. I kind of just do them all the same way. The coin in both sides. Message from the ether. Yeah, I better go get a copy right now. The link is in my bio. I tell you a million times. I'm gonna read a page every single day because I feel like that'll be easy content and also marketing. Like maybe one of those poems or whatever will be like really good and resonate and like go viral. I don't know. Honestly, soon I might go and buy the vlog camera from Best Buy because I want to start planning my trip to Dublin. I already booked it and everything. And like everything's like so weird right now with this freaking war going on. It's like, dude, like fuck, I just want to live my life. Like damn, I didn't even get to do shit yet. I just graduated. I didn't even get to walk the stage. I walked the stage in May. And the world's going to shit now. Well, I mean, the world has always been going to shit, but anyway, that's my mom at the door. But yeah, we gonna get into it. Okay, so I practiced piano, played a little snippet for y'all. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next because I want to write. I don't know if I want to do it outside or not because I feel like I want to go to the park to write, but I also can go write in my car. I'll see when I figure it out. Okay, y'all, so we just made it to the park. It's not that far from my house, actually. It's like, what? Literally less than 2 minutes away, so it wasn't that long of a drive, but like I had to eat something real quick and just take a break. So we're about to head out right now. I honestly don't know how long I'm gonna even stay here. Also because like it's cold outside and it's hard to write in the cold because like when you're super cold, blood flow to your hands and fingers. That kind of lessens first before anything else. But we do have our journal here. If anything, I'll come back to the car to write, or at least want to go in the park for a little bit because you know I just like going outside here. Like this is like my place to be at. I also didn't get to show you the cut, so like yeah, he did a good job. I honestly prefer like this to be down more, but like I don't know, it's whatever right now. I'll probably tell him next time. I like the back. I don't know. Tell me the back looks good. Lie to me. Anyway, yeah, we about to go out right now, so I'll see you out here. This place is still covered in snow, which is like kind of annoying, but yeah, this is the park. It looks much better when it's not winter. It's kind of crazy that I'm like walking through the snow right now just to come sit over here. It's really weird because all of this, like where I'm at right now, is covered in snow, but like closer to the water is not. There's like no snow over there. So we're just gonna haul it over there. But oh damn, I didn't even bring my bottle. I don't even know how I'm gonna set you guys up to like actually watch me write. I might have to go get it. That's crazy. Oh shit. I literally walked, look how far back. I'll have to go all the way back there. Oh my God. Okay, so we came back to the car because honestly, I couldn't even stand the phone up and it was just getting progressively colder. It made no sense to try to sit down there and force myself to write. I am here, as y'all can see. So I'm just gonna write something in my car. It's not even like I have like something in my mind where it's like, oh my God, I have to write it right now. Like something that it feels like I have to write. It's just like a thing of like, okay, I want to write. Like I write in my day to day. So this is one of the times that I'm going to be writing. So I'm probably just gonna write a poem or something and then get back to y'all, share it with you, maybe not. I don't know, but you will see. Okay, I just wrote that poem. I'm gonna read it to y'all, and I just want to preface this by saying, for the most part, I'm okay, because I've shared my poetry on here before, and I've gotten like some interesting comments, especially mostly on my shorts, of people like they're either like confused, slightly celebratory, or asking if I need help. I'm good. For the most part, I'm good. You don't gotta worry about me. Anyway, this is more prosaic. Is that a word to say? Yeah, prosaic. That sounds like, yeah, this isn't like your typical poetry, probably more like free verse kind of thing, but yes, I wrote it all sitting right here. Why is the nature of freedom and imprisonment cyclical? How do you find freedom only after becoming bound? I pose the question, what does it mean to be free? And if I don't know, will I remain a prisoner? I am a prisoner to my dream, to this path I traverse. But why must my liberation come only through being in chains? What if I did not have them? There's a latent change in such fragmented thoughts. One could hope it will unearth an answer. But transgressions and woes aside, this is one of my many plea. I never wished to suffer, albeit my suffering is inevitable. I search for freedom the only way I know how, through chains and suffering. Perhaps it's ancestral. Perhaps I'll curse those who come after. If so, I'm sorry. My ambition was always visceral. I don't really have much else to do out here. Low key. I was gonna go home and play video games. I do want to talk about the poem a bit because it's obviously very real, right? Like I joked about it, but like it is actually how I feel. Whenever I write poetry or create a film or anything, it's who I am and how I feel in that moment, how I've been feeling for a long time most likely, is deeply embedded in that piece of work, that piece of art. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. But in this poem in particular, it really just talks about how I am a slave to my dream. I am. I give everything to my dream. I feel guilty when I'm not really, when I spend money on myself and not towards my dream. Or like, you know, for example, like I want to buy a vlogging camera. I don't care about that money. That's going towards actually building myself up, building my career up. I don't mind that. But towards other stuff, it's just like, I just can be very frugal about it. Like even with clothes, like, and like a part of that is just like not me not wanting to be like an over consumer. It's hard. Like I would do anything for my dreams. The way fear drives me is probably not healthy, you know, but I bet like a lot of famous people or like a lot of musical artists, whatever, they probably have a similar story of how they were scared of failing permanently. I'm not gonna say failing period, because I guess in many ways I've failed already, but failing permanently basically means your dreams not coming true, most likely because you gave up on them. You quit, right? You quit when things got hard, or you know, it wasn't working out the way you wanted, so you walked away, or you just kept trying too many different things and you never got that one thing going, whatever it is. So that's kind of my fear of basically failing permanently. Me ending up being stuck working for someone else until I die. That's my number one fear. I do not want that life for myself, and I know that is very much so within my control of just walk away, right? Like just quit the job. But it's hard. It's hard. I don't know where else I want to make this kind of money. Corporate is like one of the highest places you can go, right? That's where you start scaling. It's the ideal place you want to be after you graduate college. So that's why I'm trying my best to just focus, stay focused. I'm always staying focused. I'm always saving my money. I'm doing investments and stuff right now. I'm just trying to do as much as I can to build like a safety net, or just like have some sort of like passive income or like wealth going. So I always try to promote my books, promote my art, promote myself. I want me to be the main focal point. I don't want some company or some manager. I've said this many times. I don't want them to be the center of my life or to be where I get my money from. I don't want that. I don't even have to be making 6 figures a year doing this. Like as long as I can make a living doing what I actually care about, which is pouring into me and creating things, that's all that matters to me. I don't need to be rich to do it. Being rich was never the goal. I just wanted to have passive income, so it's not like I'm literally working myself to death. I hope that provided some context. I think even for me, when I go back and read my poetry, some of it is pretty triggering because I know that I'm a troubled person and just how much I deal with mentally, just trying to stay grounded and not lose my mind with this whole career thing, like this whole YouTube thing, this whole TikTok, Instagram, all this stuff, trying so hard to not go insane, not focus too hard on the numbers and optimizing and analytics and all this stuff. Like, it is very difficult. And the main thing behind that is the fear of failing. The fear of failing. The fear of my channel not taking off. The fear of everyone who comes by my channel or stays at my channel, they don't give a shit about my art or anything like that. You know, they're here for the one video that popped off or whatever, and then they're gone. You know, all that stuff is a lot, but it happens, right? I'm just trying to keep my head on, do as much as I can to build safety nets. So when I do fall or if I do fail, I won't land hard on the concrete. One of the things that can happen is I walk away from my corporate job. I walk away from it. You know, I gave myself a year of doing it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm giving myself a year. After that, I'm done. And I really want it to be a year. But if things don't take off to a point where it's like, okay, I have some sort of footing going with this whole social media thing and investing in myself and selling books and being a writer and all this stuff, I have something going with it, it's going to be harder to just walk away from it because there's other pressing matters determining whether or not I keep that job. I think more than anything, I just want people to like me for me, and I want to actually have like a community of people that genuinely care about me. And of course, I can return the same. Yeah, it might just cut to later tonight where I'm writing in my romance novel that is still kind of very early in the works. I'm almost done with the first draft, I think, and then I'm going to go through, do some revisions and all this stuff. And I want to try to get it traditionally published. So that's looking like how we're going to wrap up our night, because I usually write in that romance novel, try to write 300 words a day, every day. So I think we're going to end it there. You might see me again before then. I don't know yet, but y'all will see. Trust, y'all will see. Well, hello. So it is 8:58 right now, and I was gaming. I was literally just chilling for like, I guess like the evening, really. I was gonna start writing soon. It really hasn't been that much going on. Like, usually when I have like a film going on or like a film that I'm making or editing, then there would be more like going on in my day. But this has honestly been a pretty chill Saturday, which is honestly kind of rare, but it feels good. It feels good to kind of recharge, you know. I actually didn't sleep that long last night, but I think we're gonna end with a writing montage. Yeah. So it is me after the writing session. I think I'm gonna write some more actually, but yeah, that just gave you a taste of what I was writing. It's for my romance novel, and I'm kind of near the end of it so far. I'm definitely going to add a lot more to it during like the revision process and all that stuff, but like it's kind of like the final stretch in terms of like the first draft. That's kind of like it for the whole like day in my life thing. I don't think it was that interesting today because like there wasn't that much going on, but like it's not like I'm always doing something, you know, like I live a pretty basic life, I would say, especially after what I told you earlier about me just like being frugal and like really just worrying about my career. So the next big vlog is going to be the Dublin vlog, words, the Dublin vlog, which is going to be insane. So look forward to that. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm going to have all my social medias on the screen right now. Please go follow them. I post very good content over there. Books, films, social medias. The main hub about me, Zaire, is on my website, which I'll put right here. That is all I have for this video. I really hope you did enjoy it. This is my first time doing a day in my life kind of content, and I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's a way for like my audience to get to know me, right? So I think that content is always valuable. Building relationships and community, yes, sign me up. So that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.